Alrighty, here we go. Hey there, everybody. It's a nasty one here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Randomized franchise Redux here in Super Mega Baseball 4. We're in year number, what year is this? Year number 6 here in the Green Nachos League, and year number 3 in control of the Furry Flyers. Last episode for our Furry Flyers, we saw the debut of rookie pitcher Derek Stevens, where we blew out the Dive Bombers 19-2 thanks to a crucial 3-error inning that they made on their own with no prompting from us. We left that game up 16-0, ended up finishing the simulation of it after 5 innings, winning 19-2. We then did our customary 4-game sim to go with the hybrid play style here. We beat the Bards 10-8, lost to the Night Bats 8-3, then lost to the Swampers 7-5, but then beat the Thumpers easily 7-1. That brings us to today's matchup against the Tramplers, one of our division rivals, and they also happen to be tied with us for the division lead. We don't get to play the Tramplers too often in this series because normally they're not very good, so this is a nice welcome change of pace. On the mound for both teams will be the respective aces. Justin Marshall for us, 1-0 with an 8.31 ERA and a 1.50 whip. And on the mound for the Tramplers, it is Chase Charles. No record, an 0.75 ERA and a 1.17 whip with an elite slider at Tier 2 and consistent at Tier 2. Lineup for today's game, leading off in right field is going to be Bradley Stark. Batting second in left field, locked in Willie Peterson. Batting third, locked in at shortstop, it is Gingham Hamilton. Batting fourth, on fire at third base, Mimi Barneswobble. Batting fifth, tense first baseman Atlas Good. Batting sixth is tense center fielder Xander Kerr. Batting seventh is DH Hefty Elliott. Batting eighth is second baseman Guy Dealer, getting the start over Aisha Kibbutz. And batting ninth is rookie catcher Piper Villa, getting the start to give primary starter Silas Mesa a day off because he's also tired and tense. Lineup for the Tramplers, leading off at third base, Adelmo Hightower, the utility player. Batting second, on fire left fielder, former Thumper, Ramon Whitehead. Batting third, DH Reese Guns. Batting fourth is catcher Baca Island. Batting fifth, shortstop Tanner Field. Batting sixth, center fielder Mutton Owens. Batting seventh, first baseman Emily Barrett. Batting eighth, 10th second baseman Ximena Bates. And batting ninth, right fielder Bentley Nixon. Looking at their bench, they have Fisher Hokie, another utility player who's actually normally their third baseman. He is tense and sitting out today. They have backup shortstop Griffin Harshwinter, backup catchers Tal Porter and Bull Resplendent. And then their pitching rotation, they have former Furry Flyers pitcher Marigold Longstop, rookie Javier Strudley, long reliever Neville Roth is their fourth. They have Simon Tanner in the bullpen as a long reliever. Riley Deputy is in the bullpen, as well as Matthias Rivers, Trespass Barrett, and R.J. Cruz, the closer. Let's jump into it and have some fun here as we head under the lights to Emerald Diamond Stadium. All right, let's do it.
Stands are filling up here at Emerald Diamond. The wait is over. It's baseball time.
Bradley Stark leads off in right field today for the Flyers, hitting .513 with 2 homers, 13 RBIs against Chase Charles. Charles in his first 2 starts has a no decision in both of them. He's given up 1 earned run through 12 innings, averaging 6 innings a start, 1.17 whip, a 0.75 ERA, 6 hits surrendered, 8 walks, 9 strikeouts, and a batting average against a 150. Solid numbers so far to start the year for the ace of the Tramplers. Drops a slider middle in, that drifts out inside, ball 1. 5-pitch pitcher, slider in there at the letters. That's his best pitch. We'll see that quite frequently today, as that's a strike. He also has a curveball, screwball, 4-seamer, and 2-seamer, although both his fastballs are surprisingly better than his slider based on his ratings. He throws really, really hard. Probably one of the fastest throwers in the league. Heater down and the way is low at 98. 2-1. I think that was a 2-seamer. Heater middle in, line to right center, over the leaping glove of Bates, into the gap it goes, and that could be extra bases for Stark. Owens cuts it off before the wall gets it in, so it will be a double. Had that rolled to the fence, we're probably looking at 3. Lily Peterson up next, left fielder locked in, hitting .528 with a homer, 7 RBIs, looking to bring home Stark with the early RBI opportunity. First pitch heater, 101 just off the corner outside, ball 1. Right down the middle on the 2-seamer at 96, 1-1. Heater at the knees, grounded in the hole to second. Bates has to go to first with it as Stark advances to third, one down. And that is going to bring up shortstop Gingham Hamilton, who's locked in with Tier 3 bat ball hitter and mind gamer, hitting .567 with 2 homers and 10 RBIs. Slider up, ooh, missed it late, 0-1. Great pitch. Heater up and in, that's hit right in front of the plate. Island goes with it to first, 2 down as Stark has to retreat. That puts all the pressure on sophomore Mimi Barneswobble, reigning MVP and Triple Crown winner and Rookie of the Year. On fire with RBI hero active. Hitting .515 with 6 homers, 21 RBIs. I don't know if she won the Triple Crown last year. I have to go back and check. Heater up and away. That is a strike. 0-1. Chase it up and in. Popped over second, but Bates is going to get there, and they're going to strand the runner at third. Great pitching from Charles to get out of it. Delmo Hightower going to lead off here, the utility player for the Tramplers. There we go. Sorry, I had to fix something. Justin Marshall, our ace, is on the mound today. 1-0 with an 8.31 ERA and a 150 whip. He's thrown 8 2/3 innings. His second start, he got roughed up. He gave up 8 earned runs in that start. He went 6 shutout, I believe, in his first start of the year, and then he only went 2 2/3 or 3 2/3 in his second start, so it was not a good day for him. He has struck out 10 on the year, 13 hits surrendered, batting average against a .333. Trying to bounce back here with another good start. Thankfully, that start he got roughed up in, we did win that start. We rallied back from an 8-0 deficit to win 10-8. So, Heater down, taken low, 1-1. That was in the sim. Ball down in the way, off the plate, 2-1. Slider up and in, checked inside, 3-1. Seamer up and away. That's a strike, full count to Hightower. Heater at the knees. Down the left field line, he goes with it, but he fouls it off. That had home run distance, though. Count full. Let it away. Check ball 4. Great eye from Hightowers. That's a leadoff walk. First walk of the year given up by Marshall, and that'll bring up left fielder Ramon Whitehead, the former Thumper, on fire with Tier 2 volatile still. He also still has base jogger. Hitting .344, 1 homer, 5 RBIs. Basically, all of his hitting ratings here, the 3 primary ones, power, contact, and speed, are above 100. Yeah. He's that good when he's on it. Start him off with a bit of a change of pace pitch. Change it down. Off the plate, good eye. Ball 1. Need a middle in. Ripped foul early, 1-1. Well down the way. Hit hard through the legs of Marshall into center field. That's a base hit. 2 on, nobody out. Tramplers threatening here in the first. That is going to bring up Reese Guns, the DH, hitting .286 with 2 homers and 4 RBIs. Good pitch, Heater, middle in. That is a strike, 0-1. Marshall hits 102 on that one. Both him and Charles throw very hard. Slider in the hole to third, diving Barneswobble, ricochets off her glove to short. Hamilton no play at first. It's an infield single. Everybody's safe. And that means it's loaded up with nobody out for Baca Island, the catcher. Hitting .240 with 2 RBIs, looking to bust it open early. Dribble down and in on the first pitch. That's a strike, 0-1. Good start. Keeping up and away. That's a strike. It's 0-2. Change it down and away. Holst to the sword, got him to chase it out of the zone. First punch out for Marshall. Got him to chase the changeup. And here's Tanner Fields, shortstop, hitting .257 with a homer, 7 RBIs. Need a big double play ball here. Field does not run well, neither does the runner at first. That's probably our best combination. Teamer away. That's a strike, 0-1. Heater down and in. Inside, 1-1. Slider down and away. Whiffed on it, 1-2. Change it down. Just low, 2-2. Great take. Heater middle in, lined over second. Dealer had no shot at that one. That's into the gap. It goes all the way to the wall. That's going to clear the bases. Tanner Field's going to have a 3-run double, and it is 3-0 Tramplers. Mutton Owens up next, center fielder with RBI 0 at Tier 2 active, hitting .258 with 4 homers, 6 RBIs. Marshall is tense. Two-seamer up and in. Foul back, 0-1. Change inside, chopper to third, Barnes wobble over, cuts it off this time, throw to first, 2 down. Runner advances to third on the play. Now to bring up Emily Barrett, first baseman with the inside pitch active at Tier 2, hitting .217 on the season. Ball away, outside, ball 1. Heater away, strike called, 1-1. Bring it down and away. That's a strike, 1-2. Slider put in. Whiffed on it, strike 3, holster to sword. Second punch out from Marshall, that ends the inning. But he gives up a 3-run double to clear the bases for Tanner Field. 3-0 to the second. Good. Kerr and Elliott coming up. Furry Flyers playing from behind.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 30, Atlas, good.
That was good leading off here. Tense. Takes first pitch heater at the knees, 0-1. That one's inside on the heater, 1-1. Atlas hitting .333 on the year with 5 RBIs. No homers yet. Down even at 1-1. Taking a long time to consider what pitch he's throwing here. I wonder what's going on there. Hey, there it is. Check the slider in there. Really? You just did all that thinking to come back to the slider? 1-2. Tough out activates at Tier 2 for good. Chased it low, strike 3. Picked by the catcher, throw to first, 1 down. Nice. Next up, Xander Kerr, center fielder, tense. Easy target at Tier 1, hitting .355 with a homer, 7 RBIs. Slider put in, hit off the glove of the pitcher, ricocheting to short, cut off by Hightower, throw to first, not in time. Infield single for Kerr as he beats it out. FD Elliott up next, the DH, hitting .400 on the season. Has a new trait, the Tier 2 RBI hero he picked up on a random roll by himself. Looking to debut that at some point. Here, inside, strike called, 0-1. Heater down and in low off the corner, 1-1. Heater away, lined in the hole to short. Diving is forward to field to take it away, as that is another great play from the shortstop. Adding on to his great hitting performance already, 2 down. And here's Guy Dealer, the second baseman today, debuting his new big hack trait. He added that on a random roll by himself. Let's see if we can get that going here. Curveball drops in there for a first pitch strike, 0-1. Slider bounces in the dirt. Great block behind the plate, 1-1. Check low in the heater, 2-1. Heater up, popped him up, shallow left center. Had to swing at that one. It was a good pitch to hit, just got behind it. Whitehead in to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Bottom 2, we're still down 3-0. Bates, Nixon, and Hightower coming up. Here's Ximena Bates, second baseman, tense, hitting .281 with 2 homers, 5 RBIs. Heater down and in on the first one, ball 1. The ball up and in. That's a strike, 1-1. Two-seamer up and away. Popped her up behind short. Hamilton there in shallow left center. 1 down. Next up, right fielder Bentley Nixon. Bunter active at Tier 2, hitting .250. He also has Tier 3 sign stealer, so that's going to activate 20% of the time on every pitch. It's the highest percentage chance. And there it is on the first pitch. Curveball down. He takes all the way, though. Strike called at the knees. Activated again. Heater up and in. High check. 1-1. Does not active here. Slider low. Misses. 2-1. Change up away. Blooper up the middle off the end of the bat, and that's going to poke its way into center on the soft liner. Nixon on with a 1-out single. Now to bring up Hightower, who walked to start the game and then scored a run in the first inning. Two-seamer up and away on the first pitch. That's a strike, 0-1. Change it down and in. Chop foul, 1-1, or 0-2. Heater put in. High, 1-2. Ball down. Whiffed on it, strike 3. Holstered a sword, he chased it low. Third punch out for Marshall, 2 down, and here's Whitehead. Singled and scored a run in the first inning. He's on fire. Slider down, taken low, ball 1. Heater away. Doors. Way late on that one. 1-1. Change up and in. Inside. 2-1. Slider away. Fouled off late. 2-2. Whitehead evens the count. Using him down and in. Doors chased it inside. Fourth punch out from Marshall ends the inning on back-to-back strikeouts. One hit in the inning for the Tramplers. Nothing comes of it. To the third, though, down 3. 9-1-2 to up to the Flyers. It's the rookie Villa. And then we're back to the top with Stark and Peterson. Piper Villa leading off. Rookie catcher hitting .286 with 2 RBIs. Heater high and away. Ball 1. Heater down and away, 2-0. Heater middle of the plate, late swing, 2-1. Got to get around on it quicker, Piper. Slider at the knees, one hopper to short, picked by Field cleanly. That's a first out. Bradley Stark up next, 1-for-1 with the double. Chased the slider way inside, bad pitch to swing at, 0-1. Chased it high, 0-2. Heater middle in, ripped the first, picked by Barrett, though, on the liner. Nice play, 2 down. Peterson up next, 0-for-1. Grounded out on fielder's choice, her first at bat. Ball middle in, strike called, 0-1. Heater away, hitting the hole to second. Easy grounder for Bates to handle, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. Charles Cruz in bottom 3. It's 3-0. Heart of the lineup for the Tramplers. Guns, Island, and Field. Reese Guns had an infield single, his first at bat off the diving glove of Barneswobble at third. The ball away. Strike called, 0-1. Slider down and in. Fouled up the first base line, 0-2. Up at activates. Two-seamer up and in. High, 1-2. Four-seamer down and away. Doors chased it low. Fifth punch out from Marshall, third in a row. Baca Island up next. Catcher struck out his first at bat. And I see Baca suffers from the Norm Phenomeno treatment. His hair glitches through the back of his helmet. Very noticeable considering he is blonde and his team's helmet is light blue. Four-seamer at the knees on the first pitch, line to second, right at dealer, 2 down. Next up is Tanner Field. Bases clearing double his first at bat, driving in 3. Plus made some nice plays in the field today. Curveball down in the low, down and in, taken low, ball 1. Living up to his last name. Heater up and away, whiffed, 1-1. Slider down and away, whiffed, 1-2. Two-seamer up and in, inside, 2-2. Change it down and in, inside, great take, 3-2. Up and away. Lined up the middle, way to time it as Field works his way on, gets the count back full after going behind 1-2, and then pokes a single through the middle. He's 2-for-2 today, and that'll bring up Mutton Owens. He's 0-for-1. Grounded out his first at bat to third. Ball down. Just low, no call. Ball 1. Goes him away. Outside, it's 2-0. 3-0 inside. Change of middle in. That's a strike finally. 3-1. Forcing him up and away. Fouled off. Full count. Slide it down and in. Holstead a sword. He chased it. 6 punch out from Marshall. That ends the inning. Gives up another hit, but he pitches around it to the fourth. It's 3-0. Hamilton, Barnes wobbling good. There's Gingham, 0-for-1 today, but locked in. Popped out. Grounded out in front of the plate his first time up. Using her right there for a strike as Charles locked in, 0-1. Middle of the plate heater, he got under it, just missed it. Timed that up, he would have put it a long way. Instead, it's an easy fly to Mutton Owens in center, 1 down. Next up is Barneswobble, who's 0-for-1 today. Slider away, that is a strike, 0-1. That's low on the heater, 1-1. Low again on the heater, 2-1. Heater at the knees, line to left of center. That's going to roll all the way to the fence out there in left center field. Cut off by Owens just before the wall, actually. But it will still be deep enough to be a double for Mimi as she's in scoring position. 1 on, 1 down for the Flyers. Here's Atlas Good, 0-for-1 with a strikeout his first at bat. Heater away, strike called at the knees, 0-1. Peter middle of the plate, line to left of center. That's down for a base hit. Barnes wobble to third. She will hold as Owens has a good arm. Runners at the corners, one down. Now to bring up Kerr, 1-for-1 with a single. Xander had an infield single off the pitcher's glove, ricocheted in the hole in no man's land. Let's see if he can come through and get back to normal mojo here. Two-seamer on the inside corner. Nice pitch from Charles, 0-1. Curveball down and then pulled foul, 0-2 as Kerr was out in front of it. Slider down in the way, goes with it to left center field. He'll drop that in for a base hit. Xander Kerr delivers an RBI knock. It's 3-1 as Good holds at second. 2 on, 1 down. 1 on the board for the Flyers. We're down by 2. Here's Hefty Elliott with RBI Hero activating for the first time in game that we've seen. 0-for-1 today. Looking to come through. Charles no longer locked in. He's down to neutral mojo. Curveball drops in there at the knees. Nice pitch. 0-1. Peter up and away, chased up the third base line. Diving play by Hightower on the line. Throw to third is just in time to get Atlas Good. What a heads-up play by the pitcher to cover there, knowing Hightower had no shot to get up and run to the bag. That is a fielder's choice. Everybody else is safe. 2 on, 2 down. And now we got a chance for Charles to get out of the jam with Guy Dealer at the plate. All right, Guy popped out his first at bat. He's still hitless on the season. Peter right down the middle, 0-1. Peter middle to plate, high hopper to second to Bates, and that's going to end the inning as she throws him out at first. Great play by Hightower to save a possible extra run that inning, but we do get on the board. 1-out single from Xander Kerr, 3-1 to the bottom of the fourth. Barrett, Bates, and Nixon coming up. There's Emily Barrett, tense, 0-for-1 today. Inside pitch active though for Barrett. Forcing her away. That's a strike, 0-1. Her ball away. Check strike, 0-2. Two-seamer up and away. Ooh, outside, 1-2. Change it down. Chopped in front of the plate, fair ball. Villa picks it cleanly to first, 1 down. Next up, Bates, 0-for-1 today, intense. Peter inside, foul back, 0-1. Slider away. Holster, that soared, whiffed on it, 0-2. Curveball up and away. Outside and high, 1-2. Four-seamer up and in. Checked high, 2-2. Great take. Change it down and away. Low, 3-2. Two-seamer hit up the third base line. Marshall over. Bare hands, turns and fires. Nice play by Justin. 2 down. Base is empty for Nixon. 1-for-1 with a single. Pitch 70 coming here from Marshall. Curveball down and away. Checked in there for a strike. 0-1. Up and in. Line into center. Kerr coming in. Gets there. Makes the basket catch. 1-2-3 inning for Marshall. To the fifth, it's 3-1. That's actually Marshall's first clean inning of the game. Via Stark and Peterson coming up. Piper Villa leading off. 0-for-1 today with a fly out his first at bat. Or ground out. He grounded out. Slider in there at the knees. 0-1. Two-seamer high and away from Charles, 1-1. Two-seamer middle in, fouled off by Villa, 1-2. Inside, grounder up the third base line, backhanded by Hightower, throw to first, 1 down. Next up, Stark, 1-for-2 with a double. Curveball up, misses high, ball 1, great take. Slider chased it out of the zone, bad pitch to swing at, easy catch for the shortstop field, 2 down. Here's Peterson, 0-for-2, still locked in though. Two-seamer up, that's a strike, 0-1. Curveball up is high, 1-1. Either way, that's grounded to second right at Bates. Didn't even have to move. 1-2-3 inning for Charles. Halfway home today, we're down 3-1 in the pitcher's duel. Bottom 5, Hightower, Whitehead and Guns. Top lineup up one more time against Marshall. Here's Hightower, 0-for-1 with the walk earlier. Made a nice diving play in the field to get locked in. Four-seamer away, hitting the hole to short. Hamilton on dive, just out of his reach at the base hit. First hit for Hightower, he's 1-for-2. Speedster on for Whitehead, 1-for-2 with a single. And Steeler activated at Tier 3 over there. Slider inside, foul back, 0-1. He's him down in the way, fouled off, 0-2. Zoom up and in. Jammed foul, 0-2. Changed up and away. Chased it, fouled off on the hit and run, 0-2. Checked on the pitch out, nothing doing, 1-2. The ball in the dirt, bounces, 2-2. Slider away, hitting the hole to first, past the diving good into right field, it's a base hit. 2 on, nobody out. Marshall starting to tire, up over 80 pitches now. Here's Guns, 1-2 with a single. Actually, he's about to hit pitch 80. This is probably his last batter if he doesn't get him here. Come on, Justin. Give me something here. Show me some fight. 2-seamer away, ball 1. Change up at the knees. Hutton the hole to short. Hamilton dives, makes the stop. He has to go to first, though. Gets the runner, 1 down. Next up, Island 0-2, and we got to play in here. I got to play in. Either way, ball 1 to Island. Dribble down and in. Hit the short. Hamilton picks it on a hop, looks the runner's back, throw to first, 2 down. That saves a run. Great job. Now to put it on Field, who singled last at bat. He's also hit a 3-run double, 2 for 2 today. Infield back to its normal depth. First pitch curveball down in the way. Strike called, 0-1. Slider away. Chased out of the zone, line softly to first. Picked by Good on a hop. He'll take it to the bag. Marshall strands 2 as he gets through the 5th. Great job, Justin. To the 6th, it's 3-1. Hamilton, Barneswobble, and Good coming up. Justin's done. He's not coming back out for the 6th. He did great to get through 5. Here's Hamilton, 0-2 today. Hamilton flew out the center last at bat. He's also grounded out to the catcher. Heater strike called inside, 0-1. Heater way poked off the end of the bat to right center. That is going to drop for a base hit. Thanks to Tier 3 bat ball hitter on that one. Hamilton reaches as that knocks Charles down to neutral Moser. Here's Barneswobble, 1 for 2 with a double. Checked up and away on the Heater. Good take, 1-0. Pitch 60 coming from Charles. Heater middle of the plate, line to the gap, left center field. That'll be extra bases for Barneswobble, rolling into the gap. Whitehead just got to it. He gets it in quickly. Around third is Hamilton. Here's the relay throw from Field. Not in time. RBI double for Barneswobble. It's 3-2. Great speed from Gingham to score from first. That'll bring up Good. 1 for 2 with a single. Still tense, though. Struck out earlier. Either way, hit to the gap, right center field. Another extra base hit. Barneswobble will score easily from second. All the way chasing after it. Misplaying it a little bit as Owens. Good will hold it second, though. It's still a double. We're tied at 3. We're back, and nobody out in the 6th. There's Kerr, 2 for 2 today, 2 singles and an RBI last at bat. Kerr ball inside, misses, ball 1. Kerr back to neutral. Slider away, lined over short field, leaps and takes it away, 1 down. Next up, Elliott, 0 for 2, RBI hero again, active for the DH. Peter up and away, goes with it down the left field line into the corner, but it's right at Whitehead, who has the best arm in the outfield. We're not running on him, we're not suicidal. 2 down, and that'll bring up Dealer, who's 0 for 2. Two-seamer away, strike called, 0-1. Peter up and away, pokes it behind third. That's going to be a tough play for Hightower. Can he get there? Yes, he can on the dive. Hightower takes it away. But we scored 2 on back-to-back doubles by Barneswobble and Good. 3-3 to the bottom of the 6th. Owens, Barrett, and Bates coming up. I know I said Marshall was done. I think I got to let him start the inning at least. And if the first batter reaches, we'll just take him out. Four-seamer down and in on the first pitch. That's a strike. 0-1. Slider down and away. Owens taking. Strike called. 0-2. Change up and in. Fouled off early. 0-2. Two-seamer up and away. Holstead a Doors actually chased it out of the zone. 7th punch out from Marshall. 1 down for Barrett. 0 for 2. Two-seamer up. Check strike. 0-1. Change up away. Strike called. 0-2. Four-seamer down and away. Hit up the third base line. Grounder. Barneswobble backhands cleanly to first. 2 down. Next up is Bates. 0 for 2 intense. Ball down and away. Taken low. Ball 1. Four-seamer down and in. Checked low. 2-0. Two-seamer up and away. Checked high. 3-0. Slider middle of the plate. Bates was waiting for it. Swings at 3-0. Fouls it off early. 3-1. Change it low, ball 4. Second walk for Marshall today. That'll bring up the 9-hitter Nixon. I'll let him face Nixon. After that, he's done. 1 for 2 with a single. Nixon's not a great hitter, so I'm hoping that Marshall can get him. You got it, Jess. You got one more in the tank for me, Jay. Change it down in the way. That's a strike. 0-1. There we go. Forcing down and in. Lined into center. It's going to hang up for Kerr, and that ends the inning. Way to go, Justin. That's a quality start. 6 innings. To the 7th, we're tied at 3. Villa, Stark, and Peterson coming up. Here's Villa, 0 for 2 today. Grounded out and flown out. Peter right there for a strike. 0-1. Peter up, poked into left field, shallow. Whitehead on the run, gets there with his great speed. 1 down. Stark up next, 1 for 3 with a double. Slider right down the middle. I missed that way late. 0-1. Pitch 70 from Charles. Curveball inside, misses the corner. 1-1. Foul back on the heater. 1-2. Chased it way outside, man. I'm way out of that one. 2 down. I think that's the second punch out today for Charles, or third. He came in today with 9. He had, so that's 2 today. There's Peterson, 0 for 3, I believe. Peter away, outside. Ball 1. Peter away is a strike. 1-1. Slider middle in, chopper to short. Field charges, makes the play. That's a 1-2-3 inning for Charles. He's through the 7th. Bottom 7, we're tied at 3. Top lineup coming up for the Tramplers. Justin Marshall, though, is done. 6 quality innings, 7 hits, 2 walks, 3 earned runs, no homers, 7 strikeouts. Great pitching from Marshall after rebounding after a horrible first inning. He's going to get a quality start and a no decision. Way to get back into the fight, young man. Or our ace, actually. He's not young anymore. He's 27. He's really established himself as a veteran presence on this team. All right, with the game being tied, we're going to go ahead and hand it off here to... I'm going to hand it off to I'm going to hand it off to Richards first. Give it to the best man available. No record, a 193 ERA, 129 whip, 4 appearances, 1 earned run, 4 2/3 innings, 5 hits, a walk, 7 strikeouts, batting average against .238 for box. Still has the Tier 2 Elite 4-seamer. There it is right there. That's a strike on the inside corner to Hightower, 0-1. Hightower's made 2 great plays in the field today. Line softly to second. Dealer picks that out of the air, 1 down. Whitehead up next, 2 for 3 with 2 singles today. Change it down and in. Low and inside, ball 1. Slider up and away. Foul back, 1-1. Peter away. Checked outside, 2-2. Or 2-1. Peter down and away. Chopped in to hold a short. Hamilton over on the backhand. Cut off by Barneswobble, though. Throw to first. Nice play by the third baseman. 2 down. And here's Guns, 1 for 3 with a single. That knocked down Whitehead to locked in mojo. Guns has contemporaries right-hander active for the first time today. First pitch slider away. Foul back, 0-1. Four-seamer up and in. Whiffed on it, Doors, 0-2. Tough out activates now for Guns. Change it down and in. Inside, 1-2. Four-seamer up and away. Pop foul, out of play, 1-2. Slider down and away. Holstead a sword. First punch out for Richards. 1-2-3 inning. To the 8th, we're tied at 3. Hamilton, Barneswobble, and Good coming up. There's Hamilton, 1 for 3 with a single, locked in. Pressure mounting. Peter outside from Charles, ball 1. He's approaching 80 pitches on the day. Peter up and in, turned on by Hamilton down the right field line. That one takes flight and lands in the stands. It hooked inside the fair pole. Home run for Hamilton. Gingham next, his 3rd homer of the year, and we have our first lead of the day. It's 4-3. What a menace. Barneswobble up next, 2 for 3, 2 doubles and an RBI. Locked in, and that'll do it for Charles. Coming out of the bullpen, the closer, R.J. Cruz. Charles loses his quality starters. That's 4 earned runs given up today, but he goes 7+ innings, giving up a total of 9 hits, no walks, and he struck out 2. Only the 1 home run ball, and that's the difference maker right now. R.J. Cruz, the closer, out of the pen for the Tramplers. No record, a 3.38 ERA, 1 earned run given up on a 2.62 whip, 3 appearances, 1 save on the year, 2 2/3 innings pitched, 4 hits, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, and a batting average against a 3.64. lefty-lefty matchup here inside from Cruz. Ball 1. He has Tier 2 Elite 4-seamer. And he also has Tier 2 falls behind. He also has a curveball as well. Heater up, fouled back by Barneswobble. Just missed it. 1-1. Chased it that time out of the zone. 1-2. Heater at the knees. Line foul, out of play. 1-2. Cruz does throw reasonably hard. Not as hard as Charles, though. Chased the curveball out of the zone, hitting the hole to first. Barrett gloves it, and it's dropped by the pitcher running to first. E1. Barneswobble reaches. Can we capitalize? Here's good. 2 for 3. RBI double, or last at bat. He's also singled and struck out today. Curveball inside, fouled off. 0-1. Heater up and away, chased it. 0-2. Tough out activates. Curveball down, pulled foul. 0-2. Heater up, line to second, picked there by Bates, couldn't handle it, flipped the second 1, field the first, double play. They still managed to turn 2, and that error does not bite them. Base is empty for Kerr, 2 for 3 today, 2 singles and an RBI. Curveball hangs, ripped to left field on the first pitch, and Kerr's got his 3rd hit of the day. He's 3 for 4 as he switched hit and bat right-handed for the first time there. Here's Hefty, he's 0 for 3. Curveball away, that's a strike. 0-1. Out of the zone, 1-1. Curveball up and in, ripped foul, 1-2. Heater down, high hopper back to the mound, Cruz to first, that ends the inning. We do take the lead, though, on a home run by Gingham Hamilton. The shortstop connects on a heater down the line, 4-3 to the bottom of the 8th. Island, Field, and Owens due up against Richards. There's Bach Island 0 for 3 today. Good is not playing really well, is he? Nope. His fielding is still better than Elliott, so I will leave him where he is. I don't think anyone else can play first base. Oh, Kerr can, but I'm not putting Xander Kerr at first base. Let's think about that for a second. I mean, I could, though. There is, and we could put Barneswobble at first as well. There is a scenario where that could happen. Because Good can play the infield as well. How's bingo look? Oh yeah, we can do this. Okay, I can rock this. Watch the. I can do this. Barneswobble can go to first with her utility trait. Doesn't matter. And then I'm gonna put Hamilton at third. Oh no. And then we're going to put Dealer at shortstop. And then Anubis is going to play second base. Perfect.
Now in the game, bingo, Anubis.
All right, Richards. Change it down in the way. Off the plate, ball 1. Heater at the knees. Chopper up the middle, high hopper. Anubis over, backhands and fires. Nice play by the newly inserted second baseman, 1 down. Tanner Field up next, 2 for 3. 3-run double earlier. He's also singled. 4-seamer up and in. Strike called, 0-1. Change it away. Got in the middle of the zone. Kerr coming in, though, on the liner. Makes the sliding catch. Xander Kerr. What range? 2 down for Owens. 0 for 3. Slider down in the way in the first pitch. Hitting the hole to short up the middle. Dealer has no time to get over to that one. That's a base hit into center. A 2-out single for Owens. Puts the tying run on base for the Tramplers here in the 8th. 2 down for Barrett. 0 for 3 intense. Heater up. Hit blasted deep to left field, and that is not coming back. Home run for Barrett as she timed up a heater and puts it in the seats. 2-run bomb for Barrett, her first of the year. It is 5-4. Tramplers swing the momentum back in their favor. And here's Bates, 0 for 2 with a walk, intense. Slider inside, whiffed on at 0-1. Forcing up and in. Line to center, another base hit. 3 straight 2-out hits here for the Tramplers as they're looking to add some insurance runs to their new lead. Richards now tense. Here's Nixon, 1 for 3 with a single. Stimulated is not active for either relievers that have it. Here's Nixon. Change it down and in, hitting the hole to short. Dealer backhands cleanly, throw to first. That'll end the inning. But Box Richards blows the lead. A 2-run homer for Emily Barrett gives the Tramplers a 5-4 lead to the 9th. Dealer, Villa, and Stark coming up. There's B. Dealer 0 for 3 today, looking to get something started. Subbing in is Matthias Rivers, who's going to be taking over. He's looking for the save, as Cruz is now the winning pitcher of record right now. Rivers 0-1, a 9 ERA, 220 whip, 5 earned runs given up in 4 appearances, 5 innings pitched, 8 hits surrendered, 3 walks, 3 strikeouts, and a batting average against a .333. Slider up, that's a strike, 0-1. That's away on the heater, 1-1. Heater's in there for a strike on the corner, 1-2. Tough out activates. Decay Neglector at tier 3 for Rivers. Chased it out of the zone. Dealer had to go with it. Bates makes the play to first, 1 down. As Dealer 0 for 4 today. Piper V up next, backup catcher 0 for 3 today. Heater away, that's a strike, 0-1. Inside heater misses, 1-1. Slider up, hit up the middle, base hit for Villa. He gets it past the shortstop. Great diving effort by Field. He couldn't get there, though. 1 out single. Here's Stark, 1 for the double. Ball up, misses high, ball 1. Peter down and in, grounded to second. This could be 2. Throw to second, 1. Field on the first, not in time. Fielder's choice. Stark beat it out. 2 down. Last chance is Peterson, locked in still. 0 for 4 though. Slider inside, misses, ball 1. Curve up away, line to short, but right at Tanner Field, and that's going to end the inning. End the game. Flyers lose 5-4 in a well-battled duel between division rivals. That was very winnable, but again, the bullpen blew the game. Box Richards, our best reliever, serves up a go-ahead 2-run homer in the 8th to take away the victory. That was tough. That was actually a really competitive game compared to the one I played last night. At least this one was more even. That game, there was a lot of missed opportunities. This one could have gone either way. We could have won that. We could have lost that. It happens. GG. Thank you, Big Bald Baseball Dad. Appreciate it. Hopefully you've been well, buddy. RBIs today for us. Hamilton had 1 on the homer. That was the go-ahead homer at the top of the 8th inning. Barneswobble RBI double in the 6th, along with Good, who had an RBI double in the 6th, and then Kerr had an RBI single. His was back in the 4th inning. On the other side for the Tramplers, Field had the bases clearing 3-run double in the 1st inning, and then Barrett had the 2-run bomb in the bottom of the 8th, which was the decider. Justin Marshall, really well-pitched job from the ace, bouncing back from a rough 1st inning where he gave up 3 earned runs. He threw 5 shutout after that, throwing a quality start, 7 hits surrendered, 2 walks, 3 earned runs, 7 strikeouts. Got a no decision, but he pitched really well. Box Richard had a good 1st inning. That was a clean 1st inning, and then the 2nd inning he just unraveled, gave up 3 2-out hits, one of them being a 2-run homer, struck out a batter, takes the loss. He falls to 0-1. He also gets a blown save as well. Chase Charles, 7 quality innings plus, 9 hits given up, 4 earned runs on 2 strikeouts and a homer. RJ Cruz gets the win, the closer, 1 inning, 1 hit given up. He improves to 1-0, and Matthias Rivers, 1 inning, gets the save, his 1st of the year, 1 hit surrendered. Player of the game is Tanner Field for his 3-run double back in the 1st inning, followed by Barneswobble with her 2 double day, driving in a run and scoring twice, and then Gingham Hamilton with his go-ahead home run there in the top of the 8th inning. He is the 3rd place finisher, going 2 for 4, driving in a run and scoring twice. He had a homer and a single, I believe. That's a loss that's going to hurt. But it's nice to know that at least the Tramplers are going to be competitive with us this year, because normally they're not very competitive. So it's nice to see a different team take a step to challenge us for a division title. Plus, it looks like advancing the Ego to 91 makes the games more competitive, so that's good. So far, so good on that. Who's going to restock at Richards? This is what you get for blowing the game today. Easy decision. Someone has given up the parking space. Hefty, he didn't do anything with his RBI hero today. He failed twice with RBI hero. He actually didn't even get a hit today, I don't think. And Charlie didn't play, so I can't blame him. All right, looking around the league, Rain Thomas is cut by our division rivals, the Leatherwings. They're signing rookie catcher to replace her, Hardy Snell, who has Ace Exterminator and Durable. Ooh, developmental prospect with good traits. Durable on a catcher is very valuable, and Ace Exterminator is all, I think, broken. So that's wonderful. Hopefully he brings them some luck, because as you know, the Leatherwings are 1-8 right now. They're the worst team in the league. Aisha Kaboots won the arm wrestling competition team-wide, +3 arm for her, up to 42. Good for her. Glad she did something on her off day. Hopefully it translates to playing better. Gold Coats blow out the Bionics 9-1. Bottlenoses win 7-3 over the Nocturnals. Trackers beat the False Knights 3-0. Thumpers losing 13 innings to the Bards 4-3. All right, so next up is the Bird Lizards. They are pretty good this year. I don't want to play them, though, because they're cross-conference, and we probably won't see them unless we meet them in the finals. So, plus, we saw enough of them playing as the Thumpers, so I kind of want to get some different, variety in our games. I think the plan here is to sim up to this Beast doubleheader because they're the only other division rival we've yet to play this season. Toucans I don't think they're that good this year, and the Champs are iffy. They're generally hit or miss. Right now, the Champs are division leaders, but they're only 5-4, and the Toucans suck. They're 3-6. Okay. Yeah, honestly, I think playing the Beasts, who are tied with us at 6-3, is the better matchup, so that's what we're going to sim to. We'll see how things break down, though. Choker, no. Slowpoke, no. Meltdown, no. RBI Hero lose, no. Slowpoke, no. This is the only good one. We can buy it now. Velocity Junk, 3 Velo and Changeup. Let's see if Benson gets a new pitch. 1 Velo to 83, 1 Junk to 48. Bonus 3 Velocity, no dice. And Changeup doesn't get that either, unfortunately. But he gets the extra 11 loyalty, and he's up to a B overall. Good job, Raymond. Way to develop. Beefing up our bullpen just a little bit. All right, lineup is set for the next game here against the Bird Lizards. It's Wixit Linguino versus Mike Asiago. Let's see who comes out on top. We're going to sim this one. And the Bird Lizards look like they're going to get the best of us. They blow us out 10-1. Okay, well, shit. Well, that sucks. Muse thinks who put the I into team today? That would be Mike. Definitely Mike on that one. Someone has given the park space this season. Hefty. Again, Derek is playing well this year. I can't punish the rookie for not performing. He's performing. I can't. All right, so we're sitting in third place right now. It's 6-4. Not great. On a 2-game losing streak. Good one for Stevens. He can learn to get a forkball. That'd be nice. Noodle arm is dumb for an outfielder. Surrounded is dumb. Piper Villa, +3 fielding for the rookie catcher. He's up to a B-. Nice. Nice to see some development. Dantas, +1 velocity to 50. Okay. Yeah, she needs to step it up. Her job's on the line this season, I think. Because if you remember last episode, Benitez also got the stimulated trait, which Dantas has. And Benitez has been outperforming her both seasons he's been on the team. So her job is at risk because her role just became redundant. We got 1 game on this one for Stevens, so we don't need to buy it. And all the other ones suck. So perfect. We can keep going. All right, next up against the Champs. They are currently sitting at 5-5. Not a great team looking this year. We got Piper Trampleson on the mound, and for them it's Skylar Maynard. He is 2-0 with a 3.46 ERA and an 0.85 whip. Trampleson 1-0, 5.40 ERA, 180 whip. She has Tier 2 composed. He has Tier 2 Elite Four-Seamer and Tier 2 stimulated if they get deep into the game. Let's see who comes. Actually, make sure I set the lineup here real quick. All right, there we go. Good. Let's see what happens here in the sim. Please let it be a win. We need a bounce back. And we do open with a big 7-run 9th inning to hold on and win 8-4. Great rally, guys. And way to go, Raymond. Way to kill their rally. 7-4 now on the air as we bounce back with a big win. No manager moments, thank God. Ooh, contact and fielding for Hamilton. I'll need to take a look at that, but that looks like a good option. Extra fielding is always good on a shortstop. Richards, development opportunity. Maybe it'll turn him around. Choker for Anubis is dumb. Sullivan Moon, released by the Riddles here for Burton Werthers, the former Thumpers backup catcher. A little bit cheaper and younger option there on the bench for the Riddles. Though they do give up an actual utility player. Sullivan Moon could play catcher and all the positions in the field except pitcher. Yeah, that's the only way you get a true utility player is if you're a catcher who then can play infield, outfield. Oh, I'm not even watching this sim. Sorry, I was sending a text message. All right, here we go. All right, Toucan's up next. They're 4-7. We're definitely simming this game. On the mound for us, rookie Derek Stevens, 2-0 in his first 2 starts, 1.35 ERA and an 0.82 whip with Tier 2 elite curveball. And then on the mound for the Toucans, it is Stump Cervantes, the rookie lefty specialist and Tier 2 elite curveball. Both of those traits at Tier 2. He is tense, 0-1 with a 14.54 ERA and a 3.23 whip in 2 starts. Yikes. Not great, bro. All right, lineup's ready on that end. Let's see what happens. Please tell me we can beat them. They do not look like a good team. And we lose 3-1. Okay, at least we didn't get blown out, but it's still embarrassing to lose to a team like that. So we're 7-5, they're 5-7, and we're halfway through the season now, sitting in 3rd place in the division. Looks like it's going to be a very competitive division race this year. Who do you bring as your +1, Mike or Richards? Mike needs the loyalty boost more, so let's bring him back up a bit. I dumped on him twice today. Thumpers taking on the Trackers here. Thumpers lose 4-3. They're 2-10 on the year. Oh, man. They've fallen so far. They're the worst team in the league. Leatherwings win 9-7. Rebels win 12-1. Come on, Night Bats lose. Damn it, why do you win? All right, so we're 3 games out of first here, halfway through the season. Tramplers have not lost in a long time. They're 10-2. They started the episode 6-2. So right now they're at least on a 4-game winning streak. Beasts have moved past us. They're 8-4 now, and we're playing them in a doubleheader next episode. So that's going to be fun. So basically we're battling for 2nd place in the division right now. We need those wins next time out to stay in this fight. And, of course, the first matchup is Battle of the Aces, Justin Marshall and Rebecca Radical. Radical 1-2 with a 5.19 ERA and a 1.10 whip, and Marshall 1-0 with a 6.75 ERA and a 1.50 whip. And then the other matchup in that doubleheader is going to be Hatmore versus Mike Asiago. I don't know Hatmore's first name. I'm going to have to go look at that. Have a look at that real quick. I'll just do it right now. I got time. Other way. It is Carmelo Hatmore, 31-year-old veteran. Hatmore in his 4th year in the league. 4th year in this playthrough at least. So he's been around for these 3 seasons. So at least the 3 seasons with the Flyers, he's been with the Beast. I don't know if he was here before that because it doesn't track. If you duplicate a league, it doesn't track the stats from the first version of the league. It only tracks the stats of the current duplicate version you're playing in. So I'd have to go back to the Thumpers file and see if Hatmore exists before that. So I can tell you at least he hasn't left the Beasts in this playthrough. This portion of it. Carmelo, what's his numbers? He's 1-0, 3.32 ERA, 0.83 whip. He's been pitching really well this year, it looks like, averaging 7 innings a start through 3. He's pitching really well, giving his team a chance to win every time out. So he's going to be a tough cookie. And he's going to face against Mike Asiago in that one. All right, looking around the league, let's see. Bad Jumps is dumb on a catcher. Hezekiah Thrusty released by the False Knights for Warden to Orange. Nice backup catcher, getting a little cheaper. A little bit more expensive, but a little bit younger and better. Player development, what do we got? Okay, Hamilton's at 1%. We can wait on this one, but this is a good upgrade. I would buy this. Surrounded is dumb. Choker is dumb. Chance to get a cutter is nice for Richards. We have 2 games on it, though, so we can wait. Bad Jumps is dumb on a catcher. Bad Jumps is dumb on a guy who can run really well. Mason is one of the rare catchers who can actually run. So I'm not going to buy this just because of the chance to get Bad Jumps. Although at Tier 1 is still 25%, which is the 2nd highest chance it can be. I believe the highest it can be is 30% on positive. 25 might be the highest on negative. Either way, not worth the risk. Noodle Arm on outfielder is stupid, so literally the good ones are Richards and Hamilton. You know what? I'm going to buy Hamilton's now. I know I said I could wait on it, and I could. I'm going to buy it now just to open up a slot here to see something new pop up. So, 2 contact to 62, 2 fielding to 79. Bonus 2 contact here for Hamilton. Doesn't get it. I would have liked that one. Bonus 4 fielding. That would be awesome as well, but not going to happen. Hamilton's loyalty is, of course, already maxed out because we keep upgrading him, so nice to see him still continue to get better and still have career resurgences. All right, so next time out, it's a doubleheader against the Beasts on tap for you guys. Ooh, somebody's juiced. Who's juiced? Oh, it's Anubis. The sophomore infielder is juiced. Ooh, that should be good. So that means where's Caboose is DHing. Ooh, interesting. Okay, well, he is a better fielder now, but that he's juiced. That's fair. Still, maybe have her play second and maybe move him to third or something. Well, Barneswobble. Yeah, Barneswobble's not a great fielder. We got Barneswobble DH next game. Let me see. What would that look like? Let me check this real quick. What would that look like? Yeah, that would still be great, honestly. Anubis would be a better fielder than Barneswobble at third. So, yeah, Barneswobble, you can DH next game, actually, and Caboose can play second, and we can have Anubis at third. Nice. Cool, I like that. Ooh, that's going to be... Churnley can bat underneath him, actually. Want him above him. Good is still struggling. Jesus. Good is still has better hitting ratings than Anubis, so I have him bat 6, Anubis 7, Caboose 8, Churnley 9. Mason's going to lead off. Nice. Stark second, Hamilton third, Barneswobble fourth. Okay, I can get behind that. Kerr fifth. I like that. All right, that's going to do it for this episode, everybody. Tough loss today for us against the Tramplers. It was back and forth. We end up losing 5-4 on a late go-ahead home run by their first baseman, Emily Barrett. Then we go in the sim, we lose to the Bird Lizards 10-1. We then beat the champs 8-4, and then lose to the Toucans 3-1. So overall in the episode, we go 1-3. We drop from tied for the division lead all the way down into third place here. Halfway home this season, we are sitting at 7-5, 3 games out of first. We're in a very competitive division this year, as the Beasts are above us at second place. We're playing them next episode in the doubleheader. They are sitting at 8-4, and the Tramplers are still winning. They're 10-2, in command of the division, looking to be the top seed this time in the playoffs. Can we hang in this division race next time out? Tune in to find out. Until then, that's going to do it for this episode. Until next time, hold on. Wrong thing to say. That is going to do it for me today, guys. If you haven't already, hit the follow and or subscribe buttons down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch is down in the description below if you guys want to come over, watch the games live before they're posted, and also follow me over on this platform as well if you so choose. Shout out to Bell Baseball Dad for tuning in and cheering us on here throughout the episode. Appreciate it, buddy, as always. Everyone else, I'll catch you on the next one. Until then, this is the Nasty One. Signing off. Have a wonderful day, evening, or afternoon, wherever you guys may be.